Welcome to Baking Thursdays. My name's Amanda, and today is a Thursday. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make Ladybug Cupcakes. Just try not to do that. Hey guys, first things first, let's get to making some chocolate cupcakes from scratch. So set the oven to 350 and let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is cream together a 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons brown sugar with 6 tablespoons butter, just until it looks about like this.
Nice.
Next you're going to add an egg and you're going to beat that until it's nice and fluffy. Sure, you can use a mixer, but why not give whoever you're baking for a gun show while you're at it? So next we're going to add 2 tablespoons melted semi-sweet chocolate. I use chocolate chips, but you can really use whatever. Now on to our dry ingredients. So for this we're going to stir together 3/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons all-purpose flour, half a teaspoon baking soda, a 1/4 teaspoon baking powder, 2 tablespoons unsweetened cocoa powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon salt. Next you're going to want to have either half a cup of buttermilk ready, or if you don't have any, you can make your own by adding 2 teaspoons of lemon juice to regular milk and then letting that rest like 3 to 5 minutes. And now we're ready to mix it all together. So what you're going to do is you're going to add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients, alternating with buttermilk, starting and ending with the flour mixture. And that's all there is to it. Now you're going to line a muffin tin with 8 paper liners. I chose green because I thought it would look nice with the ladybug, but feel free to use whatever you have in the house or whatever they have at the store. So next you're going to put your batter in a pastry bag. To make this a lot easier, just grab a cup or a mug. I'm going to use this mug today because this is a Mother's Day special. Shout out to all the moms out there, which is probably half of you, my mom and my grandma. Hi, love you guys. So the point of this cup is it's just going to hold your pastry bag open when you put your batter in it, and it's just going to keep it from making a big mess. So there you have it. There's your pastry bag. Give it a little snip snip and we're ready to fill up our cupcakes. Now we're going to fill each cupcake liner about 2/3 to 3/4 of the way full. We want our cupcakes to be nice and high because that dome on top is what's going to give us our ladybug shape. And we're good to go. So now we're going to bake them for about 15 to 20 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. Now our cupcakes are looking high and beautiful and we're good to go. I don't know why I said that. They're looking ready, I should say. Alright, and that's it folks. I'm going to let them cool overnight and I will see you in the morning. The cupcakes are cool, which means it's on to our next step, frosting. Now the first thing we have to do for frosting is beat 6 tablespoons softened butter until it's nice and fluffy. Then you're going to add 4 cups of powdered sugar to that same bowl. Next you're going to add a 1/4 cup of milk to this bowl. Feel free to add more later on if it's too thick. And then we're going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla and then beat it all together. Next we're going to add some red gel food coloring to our buttercream since we're making ladybugs. Don't worry about it being too bright because we are going to be rolling these in red decorating sugar. We just don't want white frosting showing through. And now we're ready for the fun part, decorating. So I'm going to use the same trick I used before with a cup. I'm using a taller glass this time though, just because I'm filling the piping bag with a little bit more frosting than I did batter. And of course making a mess while doing so. And now you're ready to frost your cupcakes. Now I didn't even put a tip on my piping bag. You really don't have to be perfect with this since we're rolling them in decorating sugar right after. I just tried to make them even so all my ladybugs were the same size, but you do you. Then you're going to roll the cupcakes in decorating sugar. You can buy red decorating sugar at your grocery store. It would be in the aisle with sprinkles and frosting and other cake decorations. And there you have it. Now they're ready for fondant. Now you're going to need a beer bottle or a rolling pin, but you can't drink that after. Black, brown, and white fondant, chocolate chips, and a pizza cutter. Now the first thing you're going to do with the fondant is make about a 1.5-inch sphere. This is going to be the head of your bug. Then you're going to take either a sculpting tool, toothpick, or knife and cut a crescent shape as the bug's mouth. Add 2 small spheres for the whites of the eyes, 2 smaller spheres for the pupils, and that's your face. Next, you're going to roll out two 2-inch tubes, and these are going to serve as the antenna. Then you're going to place the head at the base of the cupcake and the antenna directly behind that. Now I should note I'm using black fondant right now. You can do the same thing with brown fondant, and I'll show you how to do that right after this. Next, you're going to take that beer bottle and roll out a 3-inch strip of fondant and use the pizza cutter to cut it into a little strip. This is going to serve as the wing of the cupcake. After that, you're just going to add little spots of fondant. Just put it wherever. Wing it, if you will. And that's all there is to it. Now you're just going to repeat this for the rest of your cupcakes. For the brown ones, you're going to be doing the exact same thing. You're going to carve out a face, make some eyes, roll out some antenna, place it on the cupcake in the exact same way you did before. Use your beer bottle to roll out some wings. Place it right in the middle. And then now there's one distinction. For the brown ones, I decided to use brown chocolate chips instead of fondant spots. You can use fondant again, but really I think everyone prefers the taste of chocolate chips to fondant, so why not use chocolate chips for this? So I actually really like the way these ones turned out. I think I actually preferred the brown ones in the end. And that's it. There's your Ladybug Cupcakes Mother's Day special. Hope you enjoyed. Hope this wasn't a waste of time. If you hated it, let me know. If you loved it, let me know. I kind of want to make more of these. Make it a Thursday thing. So, yeah. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Much appreciated. Keep waking, keep baking, and keep caking.